Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Muscatine Today Show. Thank you so much for joining us on this rainy Friday morning. It is going to be a good show because we're going to be talking about a really fun event that's going to be coming to Muscatine. But first, I want to say thank you to all of our amazing sponsors that make it possible and give us this platform for all of these cool events here in Muscatine to come, for us to tell you all about them. So I'm going to get started by thanking them. Those sponsors include Muscatine Power and Water, Rivo Plumbing and Heating, our 7 Reclaimed. Go and visit them this weekend. They have a ton of sales going on out there. I was reading on Facebook last night, tons of sales out there at the barn. So go up to Grandview and visit them this weekend. Impact Life Blood Center. I know they are looking for your blood right now, so go and make those donations. Such an important time to do that if you are eligible for that. Lutheran Living, CBI, Toyota of Muscatine, Impact Athletic Performance, Suntan City, Muscatine, also running a ton of specials. Check out our scroll for some of those specials they have going on this October. Real Estate Resource Associates, Unity Point Health Trinity Muscatine, and of course Hy-Vee with the Market Grill Express Studios as we take over every morning, and they're so accommodating to us. I am excited to have these guests on this morning and talk about this really fun event. I am a fan of fall, and I am a fan of Halloween and dressing up and all of the fun things that kind of go along with that. And so it's been fun to see some of the events that have been popping up. But when I saw this one, I thought it was especially fun because I still remember having Junior Achievement visit school and kind of being a part of that when I was in school. So it's cool to know that that had an impact, and to know that this will have an impact on my kiddo that's in school now. And so we know that there is an importance there. If you can remember it when you're as old as I am, then apparently there was an impact there. So I have 3 awesome people here with me this morning who are also very passionate about junior achievement and have a pretty fun event coming up, which is Booze and Bites. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. But I think let's start by introducing each of you, and then we'll get into some information about junior achievements. Let's start with that. But if you want to start, introduce yourself and your kind of piece to the puzzle and what you do for junior achievement, and we'll kind of go down the line, and then we'll kind of dig into what junior achievement is.
Absolutely. So my name is Joy Dodson, and I am just a few weeks new to junior achievement. I joined 3 weeks ago, I guess it's been, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be out in the community a lot, down in Muscatine, out in Quad Cities, and just, junior achievement for me, my oldest son, when he was in 4th grade, attended BizTown, which I think, anyone watching knows BizTown, right? It's where kids get to take your position. They get to be a mayor. They get to be, part of what they're going to be doing in life, and they get to experience it, know how it all works. And so that was exciting for me. So when I had the opportunity to come aboard junior achievement, for me, it was an immediate yes. Let me be part of this amazing mission and helping our kids and our youth. And so that's why I'm here, and very new. So I'll be seeing a lot of you. I hope to be seeing a lot of you in the near future. And thanks for having us.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Joy. Those are great words. And I remember the first day I met you at BizTown, and we talked about it. We said, God, we've got to get her on our team. So thanks for joining the team, and thank you for having us today. But my name's Dougal Nelson. I'm the president and CEO of Junior Achievement of the Heartland. It's a big title. It just means I drive the bus every day, and everybody gets on. It helps. But so really passionate about JA. I'm passionate about the kiddos. That's what brought me to Junior Achievement. Was, we're really more of a we're a proactive organization versus a reactive organization. A lot of good nonprofits in the community and a lot of good work. I heard Impact for Life earlier, and all those organizations are important. We want to get on the front end of it. So thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm Tracy McGinnis, and I work for CBI Bank and Trust, Senior Vice President of Retail Banking. And I have been involved with junior achievement for over 20 years, either as a local advisory board member or in the room as a consultant in the classrooms. And I've been in all different grade levels. So it's really fun for the young kids to go into the kindergarten because they're so excited to see you. But then in the high school age, you really can impact them even more because they're getting ready to go out in the job force and things. So I'm here as a board member, and then CBI Bank and Trust is a presenting sponsor for Booze and Bites.
Yeah, awesome. So I think, like you said, I feel like a lot of people know what junior achievement is, at least somewhat. And like you said, I mean, they have an idea of, oh, my kiddo did that at one point. They went and did this activity, or somebody came into the classroom. But I think it's important for us, before we really dig into this event and why we want everybody to go, is to really understand why we want them to go, right? What is the mission of junior achievement? Why do we really want people to go to this event, and why are we raising money? And so I don't know, maybe you can talk a little bit, since you're the expert here, right? You're driving the bus today. Maybe you can talk a little bit about the mission of junior achievement and why we really want people to go to this event, and then we'll talk about the event.
Absolutely. So the mission of junior achievement is to inspire and prepare young people to succeed in the global economy. It's a great mission, but really what that mission means is if we give kids a sense of purpose and a belief in themselves, they can accomplish whatever they want. We want children to be more deliberate about their future, about their choices, about their career choices. We want every student, when they graduate from high school, to find a career they love, to understand the importance of providing for themselves and their families, and to be a good, productive, community-minded citizen. It sounds like a lot, but it can't happen without our community. The community has to be involved because we're the mentors, we're the leaders, and we need to talk to our future leaders as we would to anyone. We see a lot of our work in K through 12. We're in most every school in Muscatine, in the community, and beyond, in all the outlying areas. We're teaching those three pillars of financial literacy, entrepreneurship, and work and career readiness. And we do see that work in K through 12. We see it happen. But the real fruits of our labor are visible when that kid crosses the graduation line and they know what they want to do. Yep. Maybe they're going to go right into the workforce. Perhaps they're going to go to college. They may go to a trade school. The trades are very important. Good careers there. We can do a lot of different things, but the last place we want them to go is their parents' basement.
Yeah.
That's where we're at today.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I think so much impact there, because we think about being 16 and 17 or 18 even, and like making this choice that is going to like impact our life possibly forever, right? Like, oh, what do you want to be when you grow up? Like, okay, you need to decide like right now. I have no idea. I haven't thought about this. Well, if we haven't given them that opportunity to try things out and to really think about that, then what have we done for these kids? And so it's opportunities like BizTown and trying things along the way to kind of check things out, and job shadowing and all of those little opportunities that we are able to give them to check things out and make an educated decision once they get to that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think there's an awareness gap out there as far as the jobs and the careers that are available to children. I mean, for years and years and years, the measure of success was go to college, get that 4-year degree, and you'll be successful and move on. But what we've done with that is the more kids that go to college, we've graduated a lot of specialists, we've graduated a lot of doctors, we've graduated a lot of attorneys. We think college is very important. Don't get me wrong.
Right.
But college isn't for everyone.
Right.
Maybe it's a trade school like I mentioned earlier. So really just helping those kids understand that there is value in everything they do, and they can be successful.
Yep, absolutely. I love that you said, college isn't for everyone, and that's okay. And why go to college if that's not what you want to do? You know, if that's not where you want to go. If you want to do a trade, then you don't need to go to a 4-year school. You're going to go to trade school and learn the trade that you want to do, and that's okay. And we need those people who are good at those things, because I'm not.
And guess what? You can still be successful too, right?
So successful. So I love that, and I love being able to give them that opportunity to know that and to try those things and be successful. So I love that mission, and I love all the education that happens, you know, like you said, all through school, you know, from those young kindergartners that are excited to see you clear up into the high school level. So so you guys have an event coming up, and it's fun because, well, we all love fall, right? I mean, like, that's, well, most of us anyways, except for those people, you see those memes where it's like, you know, like they don't like those fall drinks and all the, like
who wouldn't like that?
Pumpkin spice, whatever. Everybody loves pumpkin spice. But so you guys have an event coming up.
Yes.
And it's Taste of Achievement. I love that. Booze and Bites.
Yes.
So tell me a little bit about this event, because it's not the first time you've had an event like this.
It's actually, this is our 3rd year. It's our 2nd traditional year, I'd call in person. So the first year, very successful, had really great vendors, lots of people showed up and supported junior achievement, and we're super happy about the first year. Then of course COVID hit. 2nd year we went virtual. So last year was fun, but just not the same vibe. And so we're so excited for this year. We're going to be back at going to the Merrill Hotel. So some people maybe haven't been there before, and we'd love for them to come check it out. It's on October 28th, which is a Thursday night, from 5:30 to 8. And tickets are only $30 per person, and that includes lots of great food and drinks and just lots of great people mingling. We'll have a silent auction, lots of fun stuff. So we've got a lot of local vendors that are going to be there with food and drink, and then even one from our Washington, Iowa. Cafe Dodici is going to be coming, because Junior Achievement, our group, our region area includes Washington County, and so excited to have them, as well as Arden Creek Winery, Butcher's Vegetables, Contrary Brewing, Hy-Vee, of course, thank you to Hy-Vee, Salvatale's, Skinny's Barbecue, and even the Merrill's providing some food. Yeah, I know. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and
there's live music.
And live music. And Tony Tone's going to be there to MC. So
liven things up for everybody. Make sure everybody stays excited throughout the night.
Yep.
So, do we know what the live music is yet?
Yes, it is Scott Stowe.
Ooh.
Yes.
Good one.
Yeah.
Okay, so fun. Thursday, October 28th is the event.
Yes.
And there's tickets that people have to buy. Is there a date that they have to buy these tickets by?
That's a good question.
Or is it just like, well, when they're gone, they're gone?
Yes, today. They need to buy today.
Right now.
I've got some, so I think a lot of you know me. Come find me. No, they can buy it online, either through Junior Achievement, the website, or several board members have them available, and just write us a check and then get you a ticket.
Show them the money and they'll get you some tickets, right? And so this money that you're raising is going right back to this local junior achievement that's going to help continue to provide these programs in our community.
Yes.
So tell us, we're going to have live music, we're going to have food, people just buy these tickets, have a good time, mingle, and that's that. That's fun.
Yes, absolutely.
At the Merrill.
I know.
It's so fun. If you haven't been to the event, I've heard really great things about it. I've never been to it either, so I feel like I need a ticket.
Yes.
Is it for all ages? Is it for adults only? Tell me the details.
It's a good question.
Yeah, it's an adult venue, I would
Okay.
say. They'll be
Yep.
serving cocktails and
Sure.
things like that.
Yep.
But,
Good to know.
there's no cutoff rate.
Yeah.
Just, I guess.
It's probably a little bit more geared towards adults. And
Probably.
Yes.
yeah.
It's not a trick or treat type thing. I don't think people
Well,
are
we'll be
dressing
trick or
up.
treating for beverages.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Yes.
Okay, fun. And Scott, he's very good. It's very good music. And Tony Tone will be there to keep you entertained. He's fun.
Yep.
So if you want to get your tickets for this event, you can go on to the Junior Achievement website.
Yes.
Which is jaheartland.org.
Okay, jaheartland.org, and we can stick that in the comments section too, so it's easy to click and get there quickly. Chris, if he would maybe do that, and because I'll totally forget. I'm not the technical whiz. I'll be like, I just say the things, and then they technically make them happen. But this is a fun event, and it's happening locally, and it supports something local that we all love, and that we all can remember, something that we grow up with, and if I remember it, then our kids are going to remember it, and it's important. So let's make sure that this is an event that is successful and that comes back with a bang, right? That's
yes.
a person with a bang. So how many tickets are available? Do you know, or you just kind of,
It's
once the room is full, it's full?
Once
Yeah.
it's full, it's full. The
Okay.
capacity at the Merrill, we're
Yep.
not sure what that number
Okay.
is today.
Okay.
But, I'm sure there's plenty of tickets left.
Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
Get 'em.
Yeah, when we
Get 'em
talk,
while they're hot.
Yeah, when you talk about where that money goes and the impact that
Yeah.
$30 is going to have on our organization, it's more the impacts on the kiddos.
Yep.
It's cost about $35 per student to have JA programs in the classroom. So. Oddly enough, $30 is pretty close. I
Yep.
think we can make that work in Muscatine. We'll give you guys a discount per kid.
I like it. We're getting a discount, you guys. That's even more worth it. So we better really take advantage of this event, right?
Yes.
All right. So go out and buy your tickets. Let's fill the room and have a really good time. Have a great event. You can reach out to any of the board members. You can get online and buy a ticket. But let's just make sure that the room's full.
Yep.
Well, I think last but not least too, if you're not able to come out, if you have other things planned, kids have sporting events, right? Things going on. If you're not able to come and you can't support financially either, we are looking for volunteers. We need volunteers. The kids need you in their classrooms. We cannot provide what we provide to the kids if we don't have volunteers out in the classroom teaching them the material and presenting that to them. So, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the material's it's canned. It's all in place. You don't have to prepare very much. I think the beauty of really the magic of junior achievement is the volunteer in the classroom. I know
Yes.
Tracy's been in a
Yep.
lot of classrooms teaching.
I have.
It's that person that comes in and really teaches the kids the linkage between what they learn in school and how it applies to real life.
Right.
Our volunteers are junior achievement.
Right.
We would not be able to do without them.
Well, I know too, a lot of the places in town, a lot of businesses in town are so supportive of junior achievement. And if you go to them and say, hey, I really want to be a volunteer, a lot of times they're like, absolutely, we'd love to support you in that, and we'll allow you to go out and even sometimes take work time or take that time off or whatever to be able to go and volunteer in the classrooms. And like you said, it's so fulfilling to
It's
be able
very
to
rewarding.
volunteer
Absolutely.
and be in the classroom.
Yeah.
So
We've been meeting with school superintendents and school administrators and principals and teachers over the last several months as we come out of the pandemic. And one thing has really come to fruition is that we just did a survey. 2 out of 5 teenagers feel like they're behind in school. And of that 2 out of 5, a third of them, they don't feel like they'll ever catch up. So we've made a commitment to our schools to say, listen, we can help with that. We have this diversified set of volunteers that can come in and really help your students with their mental well-being.
Yep.
So with that commitment came this whole conversation about equity across schools, equity across grade levels, so that if this second grade class gets it, then by golly, the second grade class over at Mulberry better get it as well.
Sure.
So we're all about that. But
Yep.
that's created this shortage of volunteers. So,
Sure.
you know, I don't know if I've ever pled this hard for a volunteer, but I'll do it today.
Yeah.
We really need your help.
Yeah.
The kiddos really need your help.
So how does someone volunteer if there's somebody watching this morning and they're saying like, I think I could do that? First of all, what does it look like to be a volunteer? If you're going to volunteer your time to junior achievement,
Yeah.
what does that look like? And then how do you go about doing that?
Yeah. So jaheartland.org/volunteer. That'll take you right to a site where you can look and see the different schools that need volunteers. You can sign up for a specific school. Our elementary classes are basically 5 lessons that are 45 minutes each. You schedule with the teacher. It's very easy. Middle school requires about 6, and high school is closer to 7 for the traditional programming. We also have opportunities for career speakers. So you could do a video of what you do every day and how the skills you need to do your job. And we can place that in the classroom. You don't even have to go to the classroom. This afternoon, I'm teaching an ethics class. It's a one-shot deal. It takes me about half hour to prepare, and it'll take me about 45 minutes in the classroom.
Nice.
And I'll impact 30 students.
Yeah.
So
That's a big
really
deal.
easy
Yeah.
to volunteer. The curriculum's super easy.
Very easy.
Sign up on the buddy system. Bring your spouse. Bring your friend with you if you want to.
I got my husband to sign up.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, you know, you don't have to go it alone.
Yep.
You can go with a friend. And who knows, maybe down the road you can each do your own class.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Once you get comfortable or something like that.
Yeah.
And the teachers are wonderful too.
Oh,
Very good at helping make you feel comfortable too, and managing the class too.
I think it's important to note too that, you know, you can kind of choose your grade level. You can get on our website and see what's available. So if you're more comfortable with the kindergarten kiddos and that's your, you know, that's where you feel comfortable.
That's your jam.
You can sign up for that.
Okay.
You're not going to come to us and we're just going to sign you up for whatever we have
Yeah.
available and free.
Right.
You know, you get to choose that. So I think that's important to note too, because sometimes people don't want to sign up because they're like, oh, I don't know, that can be in front bunch of kindergartners,
Yeah.
right? So.
Yep, absolutely. So sign up for volunteering. I love that you mentioned that. Sometimes people don't have the monetary ability to help, but you can volunteer your time, and that's just as important.
It's equal.
If not more,
It's
yeah, if
equally
not more
as
important. Yes,
Maybe
absolutely.
more. Right.
Either way, no matter how you want to help, you can go on the website and find a way, and you can impact the kids in our community. So I hope that you guys will get on, find out more about junior achievement. If you have questions, reach out and ask those questions, find out more, and help. Come to the event, volunteer, whatever your jam is, right? you just reach out and you find a way to help out, because I think volunteering is so rewarding,
It is.
and especially when it has to do with the kiddos.
You
so.
know, all of our sponsors for the Booze and Bites, actually, I'm just looking at the list, and I can tell you that we have volunteers from every one of these organizations. So it's really,
cool.
that's so helpful. You know, individual volunteers are great, but corporations that send in groups are awesome
Yeah.
as well. So why don't we mention those sponsors?
Absolutely.
Musco Lighting,
Yep.
Russell Construction, Bear, First National Bank of Muscatine, Kent Corp, Stanley Consultants, Menasha, Carver Pump. Those organizations are there for us time after time after time, with volunteers, with monetary support, and just with creating awareness in our community. So
Yeah.
really appreciate that group of people.
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, whether you're an individual or whether you maybe have a business that wants to get involved, now's the time, because they're looking for volunteers, right? And we get a discount. He just said so. So $30. Thank you guys so much for coming on
Thank you for
today,
having us.
For having us.
for telling everybody about the event and for holding the event. It's going to be fun, and I think we're going to fill the room. So I hope you guys are ready for that.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. So we're going to go to a quick break here, and we're going to talk about some more fun events that are happening in town. I hope you guys are ready for this weekend too, because there are some things happening this weekend that I hope you still have in your calendar. We've already talked about on the show, so hopefully you already have those things penciled in, but I'll remind you after this break.
We just don't work out in a single plane of motion.
Attention! This is an important message for all you grown-ups. Get the COVID vaccine. I miss my friends. This is the end of the message. I'm back. Not so fast. You can't return to a regular program yet. Not until you get the COVID vaccine. This for real is the end of my message. Safe care, your way. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Does it really matter how beef is trimmed? Meet the facts. Fact: Hy-Vee has higher standards when it comes to trimming beef. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve is trimmed with only 1/4 inch of fat, so you pay for the meat, not for the fat, and get what you pay for. Are you getting what you pay for? Stop paying for the fat. Check out meetthefacts.hyvee.com.
Hello, I'm Tennille with R7 Reclaimed, located in Grandview, Iowa. We mix old and new goods together so that you can find the story of your home. When you get here, you will find a mix of old and new goods that are put together so seamlessly you won't even be able to tell which is which. And not only that, it's going to speak to you and your home. We are worth the road trip. We call it the R7 Road Trip. So punch in 337 Cemetery Lane, Grandview, Iowa into that GPS and make the road trip.
Here at Toyota Muscatine, we believe it's important to be strong supporters of our local community.
And that's why we donate thousands upon thousands of dollars to local Muscatine charities each year.
It's the reason why all of our employees are local to the area and have a vested interest in our community.
Even Daisy and Dilly keep it local by visiting the local dog park.
So remember, when you shop Toyota Muscatine, you're not only sure to get great service, but you're here also supporting local.
All right. So that was fun. Everybody has good JA memories, I think, in school. So I want to talk first about out in the parking lot right now, today, tomorrow, and the 10th, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., there is going to be a meat truckload sale here at Hy-Vee, okay? So the prices are right on the back of your Discover Muscatine newspaper, and they're good only out in the truck. So you have to go out there. They have a tent set up. You're going to be all covered from the rain. No big deal. You can pull right up, we'll check you out there. But there's tons of good deals, whether it be ground beef, hot dogs, burgers, pork butts, all sorts of stuff, catfish, all sorts of stuff out there. But the meat truckload sale is going on right now at Hy-Vee, right out there. I saw them setting up, and they're ready for you 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. And that's going on right now. Go see Ben and the gang out there. I saw them. They were struggling with the tent. It was, I'm not going to say comical because Ben will get mad, but it was slightly comical, just a little bit. They were getting rained on, but they were out there really giving it their all, trying to protect you guys from the rain. So another thing I want to talk about is that it is Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. And you guys may have noticed that in your Discover Muscatine, every single week after week, our friends at Kent Pet Group sponsor what we call Mission Possible. And Mission Possible is where they sponsor 2 animals at the shelter here in town, and we are trying to get these pets adopted. And so I hope that you will check that out. If you aren't able to adopt a pet, there's a list of items that our local shelter needs. So it is National Adopt a Shelter Dog Month. So thank you so much to Kent Pet Group for sponsoring that section every single week, and to our local shelter for being so amazing, and to all of you guys. I hope you guys will go check out our shelter first if you're looking for a new furry friend. It's also National Fluffernutter Day. Chris, do you know what a fluffernutter is? No? I know. It's like something like peanut butter and like marshmallow on bread. Apparently this was a thing, and I don't know. Did you guys eat that? Because I've never heard of this before, but this is actually a national day, National Fluffernutter Day. So this is a thing. So also, Sunnybrook's Lunch for a Cause. So you all know that it's Paint the Town Pink this month, and very special. So this month's Lunch for a Cause, Sunnybrook, is Gilda's Club, who Gilda's Club was at every single one of my chemo sessions. There was a representative there during my session, chatting with me, checking in, making sure I didn't need anything, seeing if I needed any support. They were super, super amazing, and so supportive throughout my journey. They have tons of local support groups, and just were really, truly amazing. And when my friend Jordan, she reached out and she said, hey, what is a good organization that I could support during Paint the Town Pink for Lunch for a Cause that we do every month? And I said, I would do Gilda's Club. And she said, okay, we're gonna do it. And so Lunch for a Cause is Wednesday, October 13th, so next Wednesday. But you need to RSVP by the 10th. So call out, the number is 563-263-5108. Call out to Sunnybrook and let them know that you want to come and be a part of Lunch for a Cause. You can drive through, get it to go, you can hang out. If it's a nice day and you want to eat it there, you can do that. But it is going to be chicken and noodles, mashed potatoes, peas, a pumpkin bar, and water for only $8. It's always super delicious, and all of that money goes to Gilda's Club, our local Gilda's Club, who does such an amazing job with support groups, and like I said, supporting local women who are going through cancer, whether it be breast cancer or something else. But they were at every single one of my chemo sessions and were so amazing through my journey. So let's really just overwhelm Jordan and the gang at Sunnybrook for their Lunch for a Cause this month. I am excited for that. You can take it home and have it for supper, warm it back up. Who doesn't want chicken and noodles? All right, so I also wanted to remind you guys that R7 Reclaimed has a bunch of really great sales going on. There's only a couple weekends left to go and visit them at the barn for their last few weekends of fall before they close and get ready for Christmas at the barn, which is also very exciting. But go and get those last minute fall decorations and gear up. And then don't forget about all of the specials in the scroll for our friends at Suntan City. I am so glad that you guys joined us today on the show. Chris is shaking heads at me. But anyways, I'm so glad you guys joined us today on the show. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great weekend. And don't forget, until I see you again next week, that kindness is free. So spread that stuff wherever you go.